Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then, hi! Look, I got a dragon. It's a big dragon. Biggest one I've ever done. Yes, it is. Definitely is. I'm going to be making it out of Aquacast because I want to try this whole does Mica stick to it thing. So everybody's been using these metallic powders, I think from Aqua-Resin, and well, I don't have any. So I've gone through my stash and found a lot of metallic nail powders, still mica, and I thought, oh, these are cheap as chips. If I'm going to screw this up, I might as well use these. And it don't matter then. Pesky fly, it must be on its last legs because it keeps dive bombing me. I'm going down the spiny bit. Spiny bit? Yeah, spiny bit. With a purpley pink. Oh, it's a lovely colour. Very nice colour. And it shows up really nice on this mould. And I'm also going to be using silver and a rose gold. Yes, I'm going to say it's a rose gold. None of these have got any names on them. But you don't really need names when they look so good in the pot. Very nice. I'm just going around the tips, and I am going to fast forward all this. This is all fast forward now. Because otherwise we'd be here for about an hour. Because I took my time. And I was properly enjoying it. I was watching videos while I was at it. And it was just very cathartic. Is that the word I'm looking for? Just basically painting. So I wanted to highlight I don't even know what they're called. The spiny bits on the wings. We'll go with spiny bits today. And I don't know how much this mould takes. So I haven't done the water trick. Because the last couple of times I've used the water trick and done that thing on their website, Elichem website, I've never had enough. So, yeah, I'm winging it. I am. And I think they're the only 3 colours I use. I'll have to look at it again. Silver. Oh, I think I use a pinky colour too. Do I use a pinky colour? Yes, I do use a pinky colour. I use it on the tips of the wings at the bottom and the tip of the tail. Yeah, tip of the tail. So pinky, purpley, silvery. Yeah, and I'm just giving it a bit of a clean up with some isopropanol and some Q-tips. Now, I usually just spray it on my desk and then yeah, it's not a good idea to keep spraying it on your desk. Well, actually no, that's a lie. Using a lit candle so you can have a nice smell wafting around while you craft, and then cleaning with isopropanol is not a good idea. Yeah. Alcohol, blame, alcohol. Woof. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. So don't be a me. Use your brain. Blow out the candle before you clean. Make sure it's properly out. Or just don't light one at all. I do know things like this, but my brain does not compute them. So yes, we had a bit of a flaming good old time. So I'm now using a little bit bigger brush just to that word again. Merge it. Nope. Burnish it. There we go. To burnish it in, so then it makes it all nice and shiny. And now I'm putting another layer of the It's not a rose gold. It's like a pale pink metallic, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that stuff in. And it is nice. It's really nice. I do wonder what this will look like in resin. And I don't know whether I'd want it clear resin or black resin or white resin. Or in purple. Oh, purple. Oh, I don't know what to do with it now. So I'm not putting this everywhere, and I'm not chucking it all over the place. It looks like I am. I'm just hitting certain places. Now I'm going in with a silver. So it starts off with a deep pink, hot pink, a pale pink, and then goes up to silver. And the head, I did put pink in, but I'm not sure now. I think it's pink. It could be silver. My eyeballs aren't working today. And what I'll do is I'm burnishing in the rest, making sure all the little nooks and crannies are brushed in, and that's it. It's all coloured in nicely. Lovely colours. I do like the colours. So, we shall see. We're back with some Aquacast. Now, I've already mixed my Aquacast, and like I said, I winged it. Didn't measure it at all, and I'm going to add some black resin crate from J Diction. Now, ideally, I would have loved it black, but when you add black to white, it makes grey. Although I saw, whose video was it? It was either Amy or Susie. Not Amy, Susie, Serendipity. She used a black, and it came out black. I need to remember where she got that from. So Susie, if you're watching, please tell me where you got your black from, because that black was black, and I like black. I want black. I'm mixing it properly, thoroughly, so I don't get streaks. And I'm going to pour it in slowly and gently and try not to get it everywhere. Ha! Yeah. Me, gentle. What a load of rubbish. It is starting to go a little bit thick. That's because I've been faffing about mixing it too long. Didn't really need to. I just wanted to make sure it were all done. So it does look a bit cementy. I swear I met my own dictionary one day. It doesn't look like it's actually full, but it is. It's a bit lumpy in some places. Not lumpy, but peaked in some places and shallow in others, just because of the way I've poured it and it's going thicker. So once I tap it around a few times, it levels off, but it does need a lot of tapping and jiggling and wiggling about to try and get all the bubbles to come to the surface. Now, I think it turned out pretty well, actually. I think I found one tiny little hole. One. Yes. Unless I am being really blind. If you spot any more, give me a shout. But it does look nice on the back. The black doesn't look like it's mixed, but it's because it's that hot in here. Everything's starting to cure really fast. And I'm going to I'm going to stop the video and then carry on tapping for about 10 or 15 minutes. And I'll come back and it'll be time for a demold. And hopefully you'll like it. And yeah, thank you for my members and subscribers and watchers and likers and commenters. You all help me out very, very much, and I really do appreciate it. I've already popped these spacers just to make it easier to demold. Now, as you can see, it already looked like it was coming out of it as I was turning. But look at that. That looked nice. It looks really pretty now. I'm like, oh, I like it. Please let that look like that. Guess what? Yes. Do you reckon it does? Big fat no. It looks very silver. You can see some pink, but I was really disappointed. I don't know what I thought the colours would look like on grey, but it just looks grey, metallic grey. So I'm thinking I'm going to do another one in white, but I've noticed there's a couple of spots either side along the wings. It looks like it's not actually caught the mica properly, and I looked at the mould again and there is a couple of patches, and I don't know if that's a fault in the mould or it may have been because I used alcohol and didn't let it dry properly. I don't know, but I'm going to do this again and I'm going to use it white and see what the colours shine up. I did some swirly patterns on back while I was waiting, and yeah, it's cute. So I'm going to do it in white, but then just do the tips of the wings silver and the lines, and maybe change the colour of the head and do the inside of the wings black maybe with paint. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm going to give him a red eye. I don't know why I tried to wear that. It's acrylic paint. It's not going to just come off like that. I did make his eye a little bit too big to start with, and I painted the tongue red, and I'm going to do white teeth. Oh, I should have put a black dot in his nose, I think. Yeah, I should have done. So yeah, he's going to have a red eye with a nice black line in it, and I'm going to just highlight his eyebrows and the shape of his eye with a black marker, and use a chrome pen just to highlight bits on the like of his belly and his spikes, although the chrome powders are really shiny and silver, so you can't really see much of the pen, which is not a problem. So does Aquacast pick up mica powders? Absolutely. So that's a win, definitely. Do I have to think about the colours behind? Yes. So if I want bright colours, it's going to have to be left white. I'm definitely going to have to do another one in Aquacast, or maybe in resin. What do you think? Which one should I do? White in Aquacast, or do a resin one? I mean, saying that, I've not got much resin, so might have to be an Aquacast. These pens are starting to lose their penniness. That makes no sense. Oh god. They're not very shiny, so I'll try another one, an actual chrome pen, because these are just silver. I don't even know how long I've had them. They are definitely on their last legs. But yeah, those patches, very odd. But I do like it. I love the dragon. So I'm going to take some photos. Can you give me a like, a comment? And don't forget to look in the description box for money off codes and all the good stuff. And I shall see you all next time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you hugely. Bye bye.
In a world of shadows, light does sing. unicorn with a blackened wing. Happy she dances under a moon.